What's up, guys? We're live. We're back. We have UFC this week. We have a pretty decent card. We got Gastelum versus Cannonier. Had a couple fights fall through. Hopefully, no more fights fall through. Knock on wood. Probably going to change my name to UFC Darts Picks. I mean, it's just a possibility. I like UFC Pro Picks, but yeah, if you don't know, man, last week was awesome. Cashed the biggest bet of my entire career. With betting Luque by sub and also betting Luque straight. Yeah, man, it was a great night, man. Won about 1,400 in total. So I get it. People are going to come on here and say, why are you still talking about that? I'm going to keep on talking about it. It was my best bet of all time, man. And I'm also back in the Mecca because of it. So, I mean, yeah, man, I love Vicente Luque. I'm going to, I already framed a picture and I'm going to put it up in my apartment. Well, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to with that Darce over Chiesa. So, 15.48 units on the night last week. So Luque, I love you so much. Man, Luque is my homie. That was awesome. Yeah, doesn't want any better than night. Bet him by sub and bet him straight. I actually was thinking about putting more money on him by submission, and it kind of sucks I didn't do it. But I mean, I can't get greedy. So on a 4-card winning streak, man, I'm doing good, and hopefully we keep it rolling, man. Have a good week this week. I'm going to have probably 2 potential bets, and we'll talk about it later. Gone versus Lewis, I picked Gone. Domination. Aldo versus Munoz, I picked Munoz. Got dominated. Luque, we talked about it. I picked Hill versus Torres, and then I picked Kenny. So on the main card, picks-wise, 2 and 3, not that good. I picked Fiziev, he got the job done. I picked Draco, he lost. I picked Menafield. I picked KK. And then I picked Osborne, he lost. I picked Johns. I picked Gatto, and I picked Munoz. So there's my picks on that. Then we talked about the card. Wait, what do I do on picks? Picks, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went 7 and was it 7 to 6? So not that really. Whatever. But yeah, we were talking about the Luque bet. Let me look at the chat real quick. What's up, Touch? What's up, Elo? We'll talk about Parker Porter in a little bit, actually. Any Darce picks this card? I don't think so. Yeah, that's definitely probably not going to happen again. I mean, I'm going to have to start doing maybe more prop bets like that, like someone that I'm confident in winning, and then I'll put a little bit, by a certain prop. But this card, I'm not really sure. It's kind of a tough card, man, from betting, but not sure if I want to hit any props this card. Maybe next week. Without further ado, first fight of the night. I want to do this before tough, so we got 21 minutes. First fight of the night, I believe, we got Brahimaj versus Sasha. Don't even want to talk about his last name because it's really hard. Yeah, everyone knows Ramiz from his last performance with the whole year and all that shit. This is a different matchup. I feel like, Sasha's not really that good. I think he's at the bottom of the division. He got a comeback win against one of the, the twins or the brothers, but they're not really that good, let's be honest. This is a different matchup because, you just saw Impa go out there and kind of dominate Sasha on the mat. I know Impa's a big dude, but Brahimaj is a grappler. I mean, the guy, has a good ground game, and he didn't even really shoot on Max. I think he was kind of thrown off with the movement. Max Griffin has a pretty good grappling game too, so Griffin just kind of pieced him up on the feet. This is a different matchup. I think that he can definitely take down Sasha here on the feet. I think it's close. Brahimaj is a pretty good right hand, good pressure. I think he'll be able to get takedowns here, and I think he can get Sasha out of there on the mat. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Brahimaj here. Don't want to play it. I think he's going to win, for sure, but I'm going to pass from a betting perspective, but I like Brahimaj. Next fight, we got Roosevelt Roberts versus Ignacio Bahamondes. This is a tough one, man. It really is, because I was definitely a big believer in Roosevelt Roberts. He's a Cali guy. I thought right out the gate, man, I thought he was doing really good, and then he got subbed his last 2 fights. The Pichel fight was a pretty close fight, but Pichel just proved to be the better fighter. We'll talk about Pichel later. Got subbed against Jim Miller in a weird fucking, that was a weird submission on the mat. He kind of just like gave up. And then last fight, he got dropped by Kevin Kroom, who's not even known for his fucking striking, and then tapped out. He took a long way off. I think he needed it. I think he's still green, but I mean, if you look at the matchup here, he definitely has a big advantage on the mat. I feel like his striking's good, but I think he just needs to go to his grappling, man. That's I feel like his best attribute. Really good ground game. He's a BJJ brown belt, great guillotine. His striking's good, though. He has good movement, good jab. But if he strikes with Bahamondes on the feet, it's going to give, him every chance to win this fight. Because on the feet, it's close. I think on the mat, it's definitely, not that close. I think Roberts has a really big advantage on the feet. Roberts is faster, but, Ignacio has, a good jab, and he's huge for the division. Has some pretty good striking. It's obviously not good that he lost to John Makdessi. I mean, dude, John Makdessi sucks, man. I mean, I think Roberts would beat Makdessi. Yeah, man, this is a close fight because it's hard to trust Roberts, especially after those 2 losses, against Jim Miller and Kroom. But I'm going to pick him here. I think that he's the better fighter, and I think he can mix it up and get takedowns here. So I'll go with Royval Roberts, and I think that he's going to actually, put out a really good performance. So I got Roberts. Next fight, we got William Knight versus Fabio Cherant, the Water Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to say about this one? Maybe you could say the line is a little off, but man, I mean, both these guys are really green. Knight got burned, or Knight burned a lot of people last fight, and Jung took him down 8 times. I mean, I don't think anyone saw that. I mean, Cherant is a grappler, so I mean, he definitely this is a striker versus grappler matchup, and Knight is a good grappler too. I don't think Cherant has the grappling that Jung has. I think on the feet, Knight can hurt him really bad. I mean, Alexa Kamer knocked out the Water Buffalo. It's pretty bad. Knight has a good right hand, good jab, good offensive grappling. I don't think Cherant can get him down. If he does, I don't think he can, lay on him and control him. I like Knight here. I think Knight gets him out of there. So I got William Knight with a finish. I'll say 3,000 times. Next fight, we got Baya Moaki versus Jocelyn Nunes. It's a close fight. I see a lot of people really confident in Moaki here. Man, dude, this is not an easy fight at all. You got Malecki, who's 2-0. We got Nunes 7-1. I mean, Malecki has a huge size advantage here. She does not have the best defense at all. Like, she gets hit a lot in the feet. Macedo was landing a lot of bombs on her in that first round. Even landed some strikes in the second and third. It's just Baya took over and Macedo gassed. I think Nunes is a step above Macedo. Macedo's pretty garbage. Nunes is just small though, man, for 35. Good pressure. I mean, she can get taken down real easy. Both these guys don't really have, both these girls don't really have the grappling. I feel like if anyone shoots, it's going to be Baya. On the feet, I like her kicks and her knees, especially in the clinch. Nunes has a good right hand. She has 6 wins by KO, so most of her wins by finish. I like Moaki's cardio. She has the cardio advantage. I think that she's more technical. She has a lot of volume. I'll go with Baya Moaki here. I think she can piece up Nunes. So next fight, we got Brian Kelleher versus Domingo Pilarte. Yeah, I like Kelleher here. I mean, he is on the decline and stuff. Like, would it surprise me if he lost to Pilarte a little bit? Because Pilarte is just not. I don't know, man. I mean, this is the thing about this matchup. Pilarte has the style to win this fight. Like, he has the grappling. Like, he has the better wrestling, but he's just so chinny. And even if he gets hurt on the feet and he shoots, I mean, Kelleher's guillotine is legit. I know we didn't see his guillotine last fight against Simone because Simone is just, the better fighter and kind of dominated on the mat. But yeah, I don't think Parte's really that good. I think Kelleher has him beat on the feet, more power, good boxing, good movement. And even if Pilarte takes him down, I feel like that guillotine is going to put him in trouble. So I got Kelleher. I think Kelleher can hurt him and then get him out of there. So yeah, actually, the more I think about it, this actually could be a good sub prop right here. Yeah, this might be a prop bet that I might bet. Brian Kelleher by submission. I think that's going to happen. I mean, he could knock out Pilarte, but I mean, I don't think has Pilarte ever been sub. He hasn't. Man, I feel like that could be juicy. And the fact that I'm saying it right now, and if I don't bet it and he wins by sub, I'm gonna be so pissed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Screw it, Brian Kelleher by submission. I think that this is a good play here, man. I know Pilarte's been knocked out once in his last fight against Jerry Newsom, even though he popped. So Kelleher could knock him out. I mean, Kelleher's knocked out, Azar and some other people, Damian Stacek, but I really think that Kelleher can hurt him on the feet. Pilarte could shoot, hurt, and then get tapped out, man. Kelleher's guillotine sick. I don't know what the sub prop's going to be. I don't think it's out yet. It's probably going to be out tomorrow, but there you go, man. I might have to do it, man. Kelleher by submission. So I'm not going to bet him straight just because the line, I don't really like it's not play. I mean, I don't really want to bet him straight. I'll bet him by submission. So you guys there you guys go. What is this line straight? Let me see this. So on my bookie straight, he's minus 180. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that, dude. Next fight, Luis Saldana versus Austin Lingo. Yeah, this is a close one, man. I feel like it's a straight pick from now. I think Austin Lingo's going to win. He has a good right hand. I feel like he has a grappling advantage here. I feel like he has more volume. Saldana really didn't look that good against Griffin. Griffin kind of dominated him on the grappling. I do think that hold on. What type of sub Kelleher winning by Darce picks? The main sub that he always does, man. I mean, he has his great guillotine. I think Kelleher will get him into submission. I mean, Kelleher has a bunch of wins by sub, but most of them are by his guillotine. I mean, you shoot on him and then he gets you out of there, man. And look at the Ray Rodriguez fight. He's done it multiple times. So I don't think he could do. I mean, he could sub him with something else, but I think he's going to get him with his guillotine. So back in this fight. So Don has some pretty good striking stuff. He's been finished before. Lingo has never been finished. Lingo's a really good chin. I think Lingo has more volume. I think Lingo has more ways to win this fight. Very close fight, but yeah, give me Austin Lingo here. Yes, guillotine. Next fight, we got Alexandre Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. Yeah, man, this is probably going to be my first play, man, the night. I like the underdog here. I like Royval. I do think Pantoja's a good fighter, but I think Royval's good too, man. I mean, I feel like underdog money, man, this is a good play. I feel like both these guys have great ground games. I just think that Royval has the better ground game. So if Pantoja tries to shoot on Royval, I feel like he's going to give Royval all the chances to win this fight. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying he's going to go out there and tap out Pantoja because, I mean, that would be crazy. It could happen. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll say that right now. I would not be surprised. But the reason why I like him here so much, besides the ground game, because first of all, I feel like he has the grappling advantage. I feel like this fight hits the mat, whether Pantoja shoots or Royval shoots, it's in Royval's advantage. But on the feet, I feel like his striking has really came along. It's gotten so much better, and I think that he has so much more volume than Pantoja, man. And I feel like that the kicks are going to frustrate him, the knees and the clinch. He's the bigger dude. Pantoja probably has the better boxing, but Royval's boxing has been really good, man. Good right hand, good jab. I'm telling you guys, the volume is going to be huge here. And a lot of people are picking Pantoja. I like it, honestly. I really do because, like I said when I bet Luque, I like being against a lot of people. So even if you watch Pantoja's last fight with Cop, wasn't really the best performance, kind of an ugly fight. I mean, low volume. And also, I do think that Royval could get takedowns here for sure. I mean, if Cop took him down twice, Cop is not a grappler at all, man. I mean, I will admit that Pantoja, has good boxing. He has good pressure, but that's Royval's game, good pressure. They both have good cardio. I think Royval probably has the better cardio. I mean, you're giving me plus money on a guy that has more, multiple ways to win this fight. I got to go with Royval here, man. And if you watch the Moreno fight too, I get it. He had an injury and all that stuff in that fight, but he was looking pretty good in that fight. Yeah, man. Is Pantoja going to grapple here? Because if he does, he's in danger. And I feel like on the feet, he has good boxing, but the volume, man, Royval is just going to out-volume him, man, for sure, dude. So if Pantoja doesn't get him out of there, man, I think that Royval's going to get this job done. We got Pantoja's 2-2 in his last 4. Yeah, I mean, he's 31. I'm not saying he's declining or anything. He's still a good fighter. He's 7-3 in the UFC, but I feel like this Royval kid is the real deal, man. He's 4-1 in his last 5, 2-1 in the UFC. I think Royval's, going to get this job, man, done. So I got Royval. The submission would be crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it, honestly, but I think he wins the decision here or maybe gets – I mean, Pantoja's a great chin. Yeah, so he could get a finish here, but I'll go with Royval by a decision. A sub would be sick. That prop bet on sub would probably be minus 8,000. Next fight, I'm probably going to go in the tough, whatever. We'll kind of speed it up. Vince Pichel versus Austin Hubbard. This is the other fight that I'm probably going to bet. I want to see where the line goes. I want to see if I can get plus money. I don't know if I will, but I like from hell Pichel here. The only red flag really with Pichel is that he's, the older dude. He's 38, so, I mean, he's like 9 years older than Hubbard, but he has more ways to win this fight. I feel like Hubbard has good striking. He's technical, good cardio, but we've seen him when he fights grapplers, man, that it's just, he doesn't do good against them. Dakota Bush took that fight on short notice, and Bush won the first round and all, but, I mean, Bush is a striker. He's not even a grappler. You saw what Madsen did, Bahamondes, Malecki. I mean, Pichel's a grinder, man, and Pichel's 6-2 in UFC, 6-1 his last 7. I feel like Pichel, I mean, has good striking too. I mean, he has a good right hand. He has more power in this matchup for sure. Good pressure. I feel like he's going to mix it up. I feel like that he can take down Hubbard, and I think that he has the better ground game, the better grappling. They both have good cardio. I actually think that Pichel has good cardio too. I've never seen him really slow down. He looked good in the Jim Miller fight, won the second and third round pretty convincingly. Took down Jim Miller 3 times, took down Roosevelt Roberts 3 times, took down Joaquim Silva 1, took down Anthony Nicolani 8 times. I mean, yeah, guys. I mean, Dakota Bush even took down Hubbard. Max Roska fought that jobber, took him down twice. One thing about Hubbard too is that he's a slow starter, man. I mean, Pichel comes right out of the gate. I like Pichel here a lot, man. I'm pretty confident in him, dude. I got Vince Pichel, man, either by submission or decision. So, give me Vince Pichel. He also lands more strikes per minute and absorbs less than Hubbard. Anything else I want to mention? Great chin. He's really durable. Good right hand. Yeah. Gregor's really the only dude to, dominate him on the map besides, I mean, Miller took him down a couple times. And then Rustam. But, I mean, yeah, those aren't – I mean, Hubbard's not a grappler, so Hubbard's a striker. Next fight, Trevin Jones versus the newcomer, Sidekick Kakhramonov. I mean, I probably butchered that. Yeah, this is a tough one. It's kind of hard to pick someone on short notice against Trevin Jones. Trevin Jones proved me wrong both fights. Heavy hands this kid does. This kid has, good grappler too. I think he's a BJ black belt. Yeah, man, I like Trevin Jones here. I feel like he's one of those guys, man. Like I mentioned, he proves me wrong. I didn't think he was going to beat Timur. I didn't think he was going to beat Batista. I think that, especially if he gets a finish here, yeah, I feel like you got to watch out for this kid. So I got Trevin Jones. Next fight, Parker Porter versus Chase Sherman. Yeah, my pick here, my surprising people. I thought about betting it. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, man, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Touch. But yeah, I like Parker Porter here, man. If you look at this fight, both these guys are kind of like at the same spot. They're both jobbers. And one thing I mentioned after I bet on Ike versus Pratchino is don't bet on jobbers. So I don't really want to bet on Porter here, but I think he gets the job done. I mean, I think that he has a better boxing. I feel like he has the grappling advantage. I feel like he has the cardio advantage. I mean, Chase Sherman gasses every fight. If Chase Sherman doesn't get him out of them the first, he's going to slow down really bad. If you watch Sherman's fights, he gasses terribly, man. I mean, he's 3-6 in UFC. He's 5-2-1 in his last 8. He doesn't check the weight kick. Porter has good weight kicks. I mean, Porter does get hurt in his fights. He's been knocked out 3 times. One is against John Jones, the GOAT. Another one's against Chris Dawkins, who's probably going to be a top 5 dude. And then another is against some Can. Sherman's been knocked out 4 times. Both these guys probably going to get hurt in their fights. Sherman's a punching bag. I mean, he gets hit a lot. His defense isn't the best, but he has good movement. I feel like Porter has the better boxing and needs to get inside here. And if he does, he's going to cause some problems with Sherman. It's a low-level heavyweight fight. So I'm picking Porter. I just don't know if I want to bet him. But I got Parker Porter, guys. He's definitely not getting the door, so that's out of there. Next fight, we got Clay Guida versus Mark O. Madsen. Yeah, this is a good fight. I see a lot of people picking Guida. I mean, Guida could possibly be live here, but, I mean, the guy's been tapped out so many times. Madsen has a good ground game. Obviously, he has a good grappler, but he has a good submission game. He's just so much bigger than him, man. I think he can bully him on the feet. Guida might be the better striker. Madsen is not really the best, but he's relentless, and he knows what he has to do. I feel like he can get takedowns here. And I know Guida really hasn't been taken down that much. Bobby Green took him down, and then the last time was against Katja Jury in like 2013. And Guida's definitely, I mean, looked good last fight against Michael Johnson. I think that he's probably the better striker on the feet, but yeah, man, Madsen's going to get him down, I feel like, and just kind of smother him. So I got Madsen. Main event, Gastelum Cannonier. I'm not betting this fight. I thought about it. I got to just stay away, but from a pick, yeah, am I surprising people here, man? I'm going to pick Kelvin, dude. This is a 50-50 fight, man. And I get it. Cannonier's looked a lot better than Kelvin. Kelvin's 1-4 in his last five. The Till fight could have gone either way, man. I mean, they both got pretty much dominated against Whitaker. But the reason why I'm picking Kelvin here is because I feel like he has a big cardio advantage here, and I feel like he has the grappling advantage. If Kelvin does what he did against Heinrich, he can win this fight. I mean, he could definitely take down Cannonier, but Cannonier's been taken down. On the feet, yeah, we know. Cannonier's, good leg kicks. He's more athletic, good right hand, good jab. But he slows down in his fights if you watch the tape on him. And, I mean, he's a little shitty, too. Whitaker hurt him pretty bad. He's been knocked out, I think, once at heavyweight. I forget, Sean Jordan, and he also got knocked out against Reyes. I feel like if he doesn't finish Kelvin, I don't think he can win a decision here, man. He's like 1-5 or something like that, man, at decisions. I mean, Kelvin has the better cardio, and this is do or die for Kelvin. This is another reason why I'm picking him. If he doesn't win this fight, he could get cut, dude. And I get it. He should probably be fighting at 170. I mean, Cannonier is definitely a lot bigger. But that straight left, the jab, the wrestling, the cardio, yeah, man, I think Kelvin can win this fight, dude. Kutawaba took him down 6 times. Joker took him down once. Branch took him down 3 times. Jan took him down 4 times. I feel like Kelvin needs to go to his wrestling here for sure if he wants to win this fight. It would surprise me if Cannonier knocked him out because no one's knocked out Kelvin. I mean, yeah, he's taking a lot of damage and stuff, but, dude, I don't know if he can knock out Kelvin, dude. So I'll go Kelvin Gastelum, man, with the decision. But, yeah. So there you guys go. My 2 bets are going to be on Pichel and Royval. I might take a stab on Porter, and maybe I might bet on Kelleher by submission. So there you guys go. I wanted to do this before the fights, the Ultimate Fighter. I believe we have the 2 fights on the finale card next week on the Giga Chikati card. So that's going to be sick. Brady Houston versus Tercios, and then the winner of the Gore who's fighting that Mexican dude? Who's he? Urbina. I mean, Gore's going to win. Gore's really good, dude. Gore versus Battle's going to be a great fight. It really is. I think Gore's going to win that one. The Battle, dude, that kid's good, dude. I mean, I thought he was going to go far, man. He's really good. But Gore, man, I'm going to see how Gore looks tonight, but Gore's the real deal. And Heesan versus Tercios, dude, that's a great fight. I can't wait to see what that line is on that fight, man. Tercios is good, man. He's proved a lot since Tough. But, man, dude, or not Tough, his contender fight, but against Boston Salmon, but Heaston's good, bro. That kid could be a problem. So I lean Heaston and Gore. All right, guys. There you guys go. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, everyone. 2 cents. What's up? We got Ramirez, Savage, Nick Alexander. We got Touch. We got a lot of guys. Thanks, guys. One more thing I want to say to my audience out there. UFC darts picks. Vicente Luque by submission. Let's fucking go. Later, boys. Yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. Woo! Let's go, Luque! What? That's what I thought, man. That's what I thought.